From the washing machine a few weeks ago to the dishwasher now. It stopped draining. So I've got it flipped over on its back. This is the bottom. And this is the motor, the pump motor. It's not pumping. So this, according to this, doesn't work. So we're going to replace it. But the only one I could find local that's close to this is a little different. It's this. Now, the important thing is it's the same microfarads, okay? They're both 10 microfarads plus or minus 5%. This one, the original one, was 250 volts. This one is 370. You can go up, you just can't go down. So while this is bigger, and it's not going to mount the same, I'm just going to have to use some zip ties and zip tie this thing to the side of the motor here. We're going to cross our fingers and pray that this works, because if it doesn't, I don't know what to do. Well, here we are. I finally got all that done. It's held on with a zip tie here, but it's not going to go anywhere. Let's hope this works. I'm just going to put the bottom back on here and we'll see. I'll save you all the boring stuff. Well, that worked. Dishwasher's working again. All is well with the world. But you may be wondering, how did I know that a bad capacitor is what was wrong with the dishwasher in the first place? Well, I didn't. Not initially, anyway. But you see, I knew when I turned the dishwasher on, the first thing it's supposed to do is to drain anything that may be in there already. But I could hear the pump humming, but it wasn't pumping. So either something had the pump hung up, or the motor was trying to turn, but it couldn't. And that's where the capacitor comes in. See, I checked the pump and it free spun. So the capacitor must be bad. See, capacitors work like batteries. They store electrical charge, but unlike a battery that dissipates its charge a little over time, the capacitor dumps it all at once. And the way I tested it is with a multimeter. Now this one doesn't have a setting for capacitors. If it does, you could just put it on that setting and you could test the capacitance. But this one doesn't have that. But it does have an ohm reading. So I set it to ohms, and we can check the resistance through there by putting one terminal on one probe, another probe on the other terminal, and we're still reading 0. It's an open circuit. It is bad. So the motor was trying to turn. It wasn't able to get started, so it was just sitting there hung up, humming. Now the replacement. I couldn't find one like this, but this is a 10 microfarad capacitor, plus or minus 5%, and it's rated to hold up 250 volts. The replacement that I found is an oval shape, not a round, but it is also a 10 microfarad capacitor, plus or minus 5%, but it's capable of holding up to 370 volts. You can always go up on voltage because that's just the capacity that it's able to hold, but you never want to go down. So since this one that I found holds more, we're good to go. Now we had to zip tie it. It doesn't actually stay in there the same way the old one did, but it's there, it's not going anywhere, and the dishwasher's working. Hope that helps.